What's up, everybody? This is Paul. I got another 2 minutes of truth right here. 2 minutes of truth. It's about failure. I've been getting a lot of messages about failure lately. A friend of mine, Brendan, actually, he sent me this great piece that was on MSNBC by the person that started a marketing brand called Transitions. I think it's Steve Slouch or something. I can't remember the name, but the concept was failure, failing smart, or failing forward, or failing successfully. And it's funny because I was looking at that. He told me about it yesterday, and then this morning I get an article. I get my newsletter from the DVRT Ultimate Sandbag Training, and it was about failure. It's about a test that they have called the Clean and Press. You have to do 50 repetitions in 5 minutes. I remember when I first heard about that, I was like, what? That's not that bad. And then I tried, I was like, this is difficult. I'm going to die. But it was really great. It was a great exercise, and I'm going to get to that in a second. But listen, the concept here, what I want to just go over is something within me. You know, like I looked at, when I was reading these articles, it's like something is like, I got a little tight all up in my chest. I was like, ooh, why am I a little uncomfortable here? And then when I dug a little deep and I journaled on it, I realized because, you know, that's one of my biggest fears of failure. We all have it. But, you know, for me specifically, I can't talk about you because I'm not you, but for me specifically, you know, I have fears of failure of moving forward, whether it's in my business, whether it's in relationships. And the reason being is because I don't want to fail. Failure is painful. It's not comfortable. It's not easy. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. But, you know, when I started writing these things down, I realized, I was like, shit, man, you know what? Failure ain't that bad. Because if you think about it, it's all the perspective on a failure. Failure is like, when we think of a failure, it's like, oh God, I didn't do something. But in reality, you did something, you tried something, you didn't stay on the sidelines, it just didn't work out. So the failure is a thing for us to really look at and say, okay, listen, instead of a failure, how has this been a lesson? I mean, if we think about it, good God, man, if Albert Einstein stopped after his first failure, where would we be as a society? If Henry Ford stopped at his first failure, we'd still be riding horse and buggies. You know, so it's the thing is, it's like, you know, especially for me, like I have goals, and a lot of times when I think about it, I don't want to move forward because, you know, first of all, I'd be accountable, and if I didn't make it, I feel like an asshole. But second of all, it's just like, it's really getting out there, being a little bit vulnerable. And, you know, when I was reading the article from the DVRT newsletter, it was saying, like, you know, that's one of the key things about failure is you know, really promoting what we do so we can be accountable. And it's not even just like, oh, you failed, that sucks. It's more like when we're accountable and we tell people what we're doing, they want to help us. They want to support us on our journey. So what I'm going to do is I'm recruiting you. I have decided, I tried that clean and press test before, failed miserably. I'm doing it again, but this time I'm recruiting you. I'm making a deadline. March 15th, I am doing my clean and press test. I'm going to do 50 of them with my sandbag. In the meantime, I'm going to be practicing. Practice? Yeah, I'm talking about practice. I'm going to practice. I'm going to keep doing it. If I fail, I fail. I'll learn something. It'll help out on March 15th. God damn it. And I'm sending this out, this failure CD, or this failure clip. I'm sending this out to my boy Elijah, man, who's starting his potty training. Yeah! So look, E, if you fail, you doo-doo in your pants, you piss on yourself, it's all right, brother. We've all been there. And actually, some of us have done this in adulthood, so it's all right, son. I'm proud of you, man. Let's make this happen. Get on that toilet seat. And thank you all for helping out and supporting. March 15th is my clean and press test. I'm going to be doing it. I don't know where I'm going to do it. I could do it at Summit Health and Body Works, my boy Neil. I could do it at the Brawl House with my boy Chris. I don't know, man. I don't know yet. I just know I need to do this bad boy on March 15th. And I'm way over 2 minutes, so I got to go. But listen, key thing, fail forward. It's never a failure, guys. Never. Listen, and we were meant to fail. That's our nature. Because we're meant to learn, we're meant to evolve. If we don't do that, man, we're stuck in it. Stuck in a bad situation. Not a good look. Not a good look. Listen, love goes out to all you guys. Stay safe out there and be well. Namaste.